first quarter revenue was a 500% jump from the same period last year. More important was the number of new business submissions we got in March. It broke record. March was the first month of full recovery in Hong Kong. We only lifted last Monday in early March, and we expect the growth to continue for the rest of the year and especially to accelerate in second half. We are very confident we will make or exceed $160 million of revenue for the whole year.
Our revenue growth is driven by external as well as internal factors. Externally, what we're seeing is the Hong Kong economy is coming back to near pre-pandemic levels. Typically, we will have mainland visitors of about close to 60 million people per year. As the borders closed during the COVID pandemic, that went down to 600,000, not even 1%. Hong Kong is now back. We are seeing mainland visitors coming back in big numbers, and it will take some time to get back to the pre-pandemic levels, but we're already getting very close. That is a big impact on our business, because we do a lot of business, not just with Hong Kong residents, but also with people visiting from the mainland. So we're very excited about that, and we see a lot of growth still to come in the rest of the year. Internally, we're also expanding what we're doing. We're improving what we're doing. Our two core businesses are the distribution business and the platform business. On the distribution side, we continue to increase our distribution footprint in Hong Kong. We add more consultants, as well as add different types of distribution channels focused on different types of customers and products. We are about to launch our direct-to-consumer digital wealth platform in the second quarter of the year called AGBA Money. So we're very excited about that. On the platform business side, we continue to improve our offering. We added 6 or 7 new insurance partners in the first quarter of the year, and more than 170 different products were added to our product shelf. We're also continually improving the tools that we make available to our consultants, such as different types of calculators and gap analysis and things like that. So these internal factors also help spur growth as we attract more customers to our platform.
You can find any products in our platforms, and we have over 30 years of experience in this industry. We have the largest IFA in Hong Kong, providing wealth and health products through our enhanced technology platform. We help our customers to source most suitable solutions in health and wealth. As our mission is to make wealth and health easier, we provide technology support to our distributors to make them do the business easier. At the same time, we help them to provide trust advice through the product comparison to their end customers.
Well, in investor engagement, we are really the new kid on the block. So we know very well from get-go, we need to work extra hard to introduce ourselves to the investor community around the world, in institutional investors as well as retail investors. And we're happy to work very hard to gain their trust. And we are a hardworking company anyway, we're going to continue to work hard. We really did not start approaching investors until early March, when all of the COVID restrictions in Hong Kong were lifted. And I'm very happy to report our outreach has gotten very good response over the period of over a month of active dialogue with investors around the world. We have heard a lot of good input on our industry, on our company, on what we do, what we shouldn't do. And we've taken a lot of those views and advice into our implementation, into our executions of our businesses. We're going to continue to do that. We are learning a lot, okay? Be it coming from direct meeting or from social media. One of the things that I found out in beginning of our outreach to investors was a very massive information gap between what investors assumed we were and what we really are. For example, no one I met in New York or Boston knew we are a company of almost 3,000 people, and we are expected to make almost $200 million revenue this year. No one I met knew we belongs to a very large and financially strong holding company, holding over 80% of our company. So, which is why when I came back to Hong Kong after the first round of roadshow in early March, we worked with our lawyer to come up with what could we disclose to the absolute maximum to the outside world, okay, to the investment community, which led to a whole series of disclosure in the month of March as well as in April. One of the most important disclosure we made is what we call introduction pack, which we went out sometime in April. We want to give investors an inside view, a lot of information of our industry, of Hong Kong, Greater Bay Area, and more importantly, how we make money, how we do, and our team. And I'm happy to report the introduction pack has been very well received by investors around the world. And another thing that we have been very proud of in our investor outreach is our corporate video. We put our corporate video a few weeks ago, and so far it has gotten almost 2 million views from around the world. And we started our Twitter page about 2 weeks ago, and so far we have gotten a lot of very good response. Many of our posts got almost 10,000 views in the past 2 weeks. So we are very encouraged, and we're going to continue this two-way dialogue between us and the investment community around the world. To say the least, we are deeply embarrassed by our share price at the moment. We naturally strongly believe it is significantly undervalued at this moment. We became a listed company in middle of November at the depth of a downturn of the stock market, okay? And we list our shares at $10 per share. Now it's only a fraction of what it was before. And we believe there's a very strong value in our operations. We have been in business for over 30 years. We're likely this year we're going to make or exceed our projected revenue this year of over $160 million US. So naturally, we believe our shares is deeply discounted at this moment. And we believe the share purchase program will physically demonstrate our entire company, our board, confidence in our operations, the strength of our franchise, and the high potential of the growth coming in this year and next couple of years in our business. So we are very excited about the share purchase program. And also important to highlight is that we are very lucky. Our top management team have a number of people who have decades long of experience of managing capitalizations of very large scale public listed company. So I can safely say we know what we're doing, and we're going to use our money, our shareholder money, very wisely. For the rest of the year, our objective is very simple, only two things. Number one, we focus on capturing more growth this year. We will keep expanding our distribution team organically as well for acquisitions. And number two, for the second half of this year, when we have more time, we will focus on delivering even more revenue from the synergy merging between our healthcare business and our financial business. First quarter, we are just getting started. And year 2023 is going to be a very exciting year for us.